Hello, my name is Steven from the band Fake Lives, Real Demons, and you're listening to my chapter on As the Story Grows.
Welcome to the next chapter of As the Story Grows. I'm Brian Patton. This week, Caterpillar's drummer Steven Osiecki returns to the podcast to chat about his new project, Fake Lives, Real Demons. Fake Lives, Real Demons will release their debut EP, Becoming the Phantom, on April 9th digitally, with CDs and cassettes to follow. At the end of this week's chat, I have the premiere of the newest single from that EP called Art Talk. So stick around and check it out. Steven reflects on Caterpillar's success in 2020 and the new material the band is writing, and then he talks about his desire to play heavy music that led to asking Facebook who wants to start a metalcore band. It was fun getting to catch up with Steven, and I'm a big fan of Fake Lives' debut, and I think fans of this podcast will dig it. So enjoy this week's chat with Steven Osiecki.
Who about the first betrayal? I swear I wasn't there. And if I was, well, I mean, everything is fair. I'll have what I own. We'll reap what you sow. Over and over.
Yeah, so hey man, hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You upgraded to the dad stash since we last chatted.
Yeah.
That is epic.
Thank you, sir.
I couldn't do it.
No.
2 shaves every day. I could not do it.
Man, yeah, it's been something else. The shaving now, because I've been for years without shaving, except for maybe my neck side.
Oh yeah,
but just my neck. But yeah, I'm like, man, I gotta shave.
Yeah,
so I gotta keep up on it.
Yeah. Well, it seems like a lot has happened since you were here in August. You were on the podcast August 2020.
Yeah.
You Caterpillar sold out both editions, first and second of Where Shadows Go to Sleep, on cassette, which is awesome. Got some good
that was great.
Of the year press. It seemed like a good year for Caterpillars. Like even in the pandemic, do you have something you would ascribe that to, whether it was Friend Club or more?
Well, it was definitely
or something.
It was definitely Friend Club. They did so much for us, like Rob and everybody who worked on them. It was like they did a ridiculous amount. Like they were doing so good, like promoting, getting our name out there and stuff. So yeah, it was definitely Friends Club that helped us push it more than ever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like we just, and plus we made a lot of music videos, more than we did before, to promote and everything and stuff. We did here and there. But now, like almost like half the album has like videos from videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So we did different things that we haven't done before. So, and it worked out. It worked great.
Yeah, and it was a slightly different record, more low key, a little more not poppy, but more ballad-esque, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, actually, yeah, I can see
that.
Think
that contributed to it? Like, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, it did have. I personally think it did have more pop to it than our old stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because like Tangent and like Portion and Chain of Theirs, we haven't done stuff like that before. Like, Chain of Theirs is kind of like a folky kind of song and stuff. Like, we experimented so much more on that album than we ever did.
Yeah.
So it was great. But I'm excited about this next album.
I was gonna say, you guys have been writing and recording. What has that process with COVID been like, the writing and recording?
Oh man, it's crazy to say this, but man, it's been helpful.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot done, because like we do everything at home.
Yeah.
On ourselves and stuff. So there's like no like trying to set up studio time, making sure this gets done at this time and everything. We're like taking our time with it. And we're like, we're kicking butt getting this stuff done, and man, it's insanely good. Like, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be heavier than your last record. I mean, heavy's relative, but more rock oriented.
Yeah, there's a lot more rock stuff to it, but there's a whole lot more pop stuff to it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we have a couple of songs. Like one song, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this right now, but I told some people we have one song. Right now I think it's called Beneath the Satellites.
Okay.
That's probably like our best song we ever written.
Oh yeah.
But it's going to feature Chris Simpson from Mineral on it.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
So that's going to be
rad.
Yeah, so that's really cool. Yeah, we sent him the song already and everything and stuff, and he's going to be working on it and doing some stuff on that song. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Emo's alive and well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you keep declaring it dead, but it's here, man.
Yeah. My baby told me different when I put that shirt on. I was like, oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess emo can live on now.
Days will blur into
That's cool. You guys have any release plans or what the future might look like? No.
We're still writing. We only have 5 songs in right now.
Are you hoping for a full length or EP?
Oh, it's gonna be a full length. And man, like today, Chris just sent us like 4 different songs he's working on, and like this would be a double album.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
But I doubt we're gonna do that. I seriously doubt it. But we have a lot of material that we can work on and stuff. But yeah, we only have like 4 or 5 songs right now.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, that's cool. I mean, you could do a double album. Like, would you just throw it up on Bandcamp? Who cares how many songs it is, right?
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Everybody has differences opinions of that. Like, I downloaded some compilation that was like 8 hours of music, and I was like, this is awesome.
My God,
I'm never gonna listen to all these songs. Like,
you like skip through them all. Like,
well, I'm like, who is just gonna sit and have? I mean, I guess if I just playlist, but like, I'm not gonna listen to one record for 8 hours. Just like, that's too much.
Yeah,
and I don't know the way people consume music, right? Yeah, 8 hours. It was ridiculous. They did 2 compilations: a 7-hour post rock compilation.
Oh, there's the answer. It's post rock,
and then 8 hours of black metal.
Oh wow. Okay, wait. Okay. That's like a minute. That's like a minute per song, isn't it? Like, isn't it like black metal?
No, black metal, like atmospheric black metal.
Oh, okay.
Long songs.
Okay.
You get like 8, 9
so it's not.
minutes.
So it's not like grind. It's not like grindcore stuff.
Like 30-second
songs.
grindcore.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's 800 bands on this compilation, and it is 20 minutes long. Good times. Well, that's cool. I'm looking forward to New Caterpillars. I was a huge fan of the last record. It was amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Rob sent me a cassette. Just kind of him.
Wait, you didn't pay for it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I did
because I sent Rob records, so technically I paid Rob.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about this new project you have, Fake Lives, Real Demons.
Yes.
How did this project come about? I know you were just on Facebook, like, I want to start a heavy band.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Like when I was younger, I guess, like in my 20s, younger, God, I can't believe my 20s are younger now. But when I was younger, I played in a lot of heavy bands. Like, I was in like the metalcore, hardcore scene when I lived in New Jersey, because that's where I grew up, was in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And so I had a lot of friends that was that scene. We just played a lot of heavy music, different heavy bands and stuff. And it was always like, it's always been a passion to me, to play like, mass, like Dillinger, Botch kind of stuff, like that's like my biggest influences in heavy music, like Blessed and Martyr by Norma Jean, like that's my favorite album probably. So I always just wanted to write music like that, because that's what I loved, and I haven't done it for years. It's always been like indie and stuff, and I love emo, I love indie rock and stuff, but that urge, Yeah. And I always try to do different bands, and it always like lasts for like one show or 3 practices or something. This never worked.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, since this whole COVID thing is happening again, I was like, this would be so simple.
Yeah.
To record my drums at home and just ask my old friends from Jersey to be part of it.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much what I did. I asked one of my best friends, Matt Maniac, to do vocals, Ryan Pope, one of my good friends, to do guitars, and my friend Chris Weiss, that is from Texas, actually. I knew him here in Texas, not Jersey.
Nice.
To play bass. So, but yeah, so it's like when I was talking to people about it, it's basically like a New York hardcore band, but we're like separated from like, different areas. Like Matt lives in New Jersey still. I live in East Texas. Chris Weiss lives in like the Dallas area, the Denton area. And Ryan lives in New York now. So, but it was just like, man, this is like so many bands are doing this right now. Why can't we just do this? And so I just messaged him up. I said, hey, do you want to just write some heavy stuff? And yeah, that's how it happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of wrote their parts. You were saying you can record your drums at home. Did you do those first and people wrote drum parts?
That's what we did.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, there was one song we didn't do that with. There was one song on the EP. I think it's called Less Than One, that actually Ryan wrote the guitars for first.
Okay.
And he sent me like this rough drum track to go with it. And I just like practiced that song. But that song's the only one. All the other songs, I wrote the drum beats first. I did the structure and like, oh, this should be this long. This should be this short and everything. Like, and I have like a guitar rhythm in my head of how the song should go. And then I give it to Ryan and it's totally different, than when I think in my head, but it's better. I was like, oh man, I didn't even think about this. Like, this is insane. So yeah, that's how I did it. I just wrote the drums, in my head first, and then I gave it to them and they did their thing. And I was like, man, this actually works out really good.
That's awesome. That's super cool. I'm glad I'm not the only person who does that, where I'm like, yeah, this is I'd love for this song a song like this.
Yeah.
My guitar skills are this wide.
Yeah. See, I don't play any instruments, so it's always in my head of what I think it sound like. But yeah, it's a weird way of doing things, but it's working, like, and we did talk about like our later stuff after this EP that we were going to do a mixture of both, he's going to send me stuff and everything. But yeah, it's insane how I was just like, oh, I should do this part this long. I should do this part this long. And I just gave it to Ryan. He's like, okay. You just paid to it. I was like, oh my God, this is insanely good.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love that. That's super cool. So did you come up with that name?
I did. Yes. That name was a band name I wanted to start since like 2008, I believe, 2010, like between the 8 and 10. And stuff, but yeah, like I had that name in my head for so long, and I don't know what it means and stuff. Like it just sounded cool, and well, actually, I kind of knew what it means. Like I was, this is getting like weird, but when I first moved to Texas, I moved with a girl that I think I said this in my old podcast, but I moved with a girl and stuff, and all my friends here were her friends. So, they were the only people I knew, only people and everything stuff. So, and they were like all very Christian and, this, judgmental people and everything. This, not too much, not like crazy judgmental, but this, they were there. They were, and so it just pushed me the wrong way and stuff. But when she broke up with me, the whole thing happened. Of course, I thought my friends were like, stay my friends, even the guys, but no, everybody just like booked off, left and everything. And I was like alone for years, not years, but like for a couple of years, no friends or nothing except for like maybe caterpillars. But it just like, I think that's where the name came from, like fake friends and like real demons kind of, like to me, like, they're pretending to be this Christian group of people and stuff. And then one person, leaves and everybody leaves with them kind of thing, So yeah. So I think that's where the name came from, and I just liked the name since then. I was like, man, I want to use that one day. So yeah,
that's cool. The EP is called "Becoming the Phantom." Where'd that name come from?
I don't know. That was actually That was actually a Matt Maniac. He wrote the songs and stuff, the lyrics and everything. So it's just one of the names of the songs on the EP. And I thought it was a cool name. So I was like, let's just name it that. So
That's cool. Who came up with the artwork?
A Reese, a Meat Yard.
Okay.
Which they did, a lot of art and stuff. So they did amazing art. They did Ray Gonzalez's art. They did, they did a lot of amazing art. Like they made me a Ghostbuster before, which is cool in the art.
That's super cool.
Yeah, but they are so awesome, and I'm really, really happy that I got to work with them. So, but
That's amazing. Record is coming out on April 9th. Are you just self-releasing this on Bandcamp? Or are you partnering with anybody for a physical release?
No, we are going to be doing CDs, and Ryan, the guitar player, has his own little label thing that he is working on, like a small little label that he's going to be releasing his music on. He just asked if he can do it on that. And I was like, yeah, sure. We're too heavy for Friends Club. So, but yeah, so he's just going to be working on it. He said he's going to be working on tapes, trying to get those out. And then, but yeah, I'm working on CDs, getting those out and everything. And yeah, social media, not social media, like, social media.
Yeah.
Like, streaming services and stuff.
Bandcamp, Spotify.
Yeah. We'll be on there. Yeah.
That's cool. Is there a reason to do CDs other than just having something, or something about the music that makes you nostalgic for CDs or something?
Well, honestly, we don't have enough money to do vinyl.
Sure.
We would love to do a 10-inch. We would love to do a 10-inch vinyl, but we just don't have the money for it. I just like physical releases,
Yeah.
It's just something about it, having a cover, having a case with it and stuff,
Yeah.
So it's just like, why not kind of thing. So
that's super cool. You guys mentioned, you mentioned future releases. There's a project you guys are excited about and continuing to make music for.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to be working on another song for a comp that's coming out. Some guy that was friends with Ryan from New Jersey is going to be working on this comp, and he wants us to do a song for it. So we're going to be writing a song, like a new song for that. That's not going to be on the EP, but besides that, we don't have anything planned really.
Okay.
So we're just going with the flow. But yeah, we would definitely write more music and stuff, and see where it goes.
That's cool. Being like a COVID quarantine project and everybody living all over the country, you feel some freedom with this that's different than Caterpillars.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah. And it's kind of funny too, because Caterpillars now is the same way, if you think about it,
Yeah.
So because our bass player lives in San Diego. So it's kind of the same way now, but with Caterpillars, we can still do shows. We can figure that out and still do shows. With this band, we talk about maybe doing a show like sometime you traveling down to Jersey or something. This is something like for fun, but nothing like, I don't think nothing like crazy is going to happen. We talk about doing a live stream thing.
Yeah.
So that might work out. That'd be fun to do.
That'd be cool. Yeah. With Caterpillars and kind of, I don't know if it's the end of COVID, but as more people get vaccinated, are you guys looking to the future and the possibility of shows, or just?
We want to tour again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We want to tour again. That's what we want to do. And I'm excited about it. It's not going to be long tours, but a week, here and there and stuff, whatever. But yeah, we definitely want to do shows again. It's funny because we just talked about how none of these songs on our last album and this album, we never played live together.
Yeah.
We never rehearsed together. Well, no, we were like maybe two or three songs we rehearsed together, but most of them we never played together in a room. We just handed it back and forth through internet stuff and wrote our stuff. So it's like, how are we going to play these songs live? Like, we're trying to figure it out, so. That's
cool. Get all your computer triggers ready.
Yeah.
Run the metronome.
Yeah, because we did stuff that we couldn't do before, So we'll see how it works out. But I think it's funny. Like, man, we haven't played any of these songs together, but there are songs.
Yeah. That's awesome. Which song are we premiering?
Oh, it's going to be called Art Talk.
Art Talk. Talk to me about this song.
I just love it. It's very, I know people don't like the word, but I don't care. It's very mathy.
Yeah.
Stuff on some parts, and has like a very I don't know, pop's the right word, but a catchy chorus, like a verse chorus kind of thing that I think like grabs people. And I just think it's a good single, like a perfect single to start and everything. And just, pretty much it.
And now, the premiere of Art Talk by Fake Lives, Real Demons. Enjoy.
What a disaster! There's always time to panic with our newly crowned misguided missile. There's something in the air, but it's not worth talking about. No, it's not worth talking about. You humorless humanist, you're nothing to talk about. The message received is not the same. Like a cord in the fountain, you're lost and found. Madness and calm, resolve become just words you live with. A bottle of water existence. So far, it's lost, not gone for too long. It gone, canvas makes it eternal. One stroke, eternal. Sailors diving in to the holes in the streets. You can't shake it. It's haunting and fake. For too many years, love returned to center forever and ever. For too many years, love returned to center forever and ever. It's not coming back in this time. I'd rather be fed to the lines. If we refuse to be seen, our love will pour out like wine.
Thanks for listening to As the Story Grows. Our theme song was written and composed by the legendary Bob Nana. If you like what you hear, subscribe on iTunes and give the show a rating and review. If you'd like to support the show financially, click on the Patreon link at asthestorygrows.com. If you enjoyed this episode, share it on social media with your friends. Much appreciated, and thanks for listening.
I never felt so young